How can the Jets win 9 to 10 games this year? It's the question we all ask all the time. We all talk about it. How are we going to get there? Let's navigate. Let's look at the schedule. Who are we going to beat? Who are we going to lose to? Who don't we have a chance to beat? Who do we have a good chance to compete with versus mark it down as a loss? How about we don't mark anything down as a loss and anything down as a win, and we just take it one game at a time? Because we all know that as we go into each game after each week, we're going to think to ourselves, we can win this game, except for some reason the Bills. None of us really believe we can beat the Bills. I don't know why. Other teams beat the Bills, but we don't think that it's possible we can beat the Bills. So fine, let's mark that down as 2 losses, but every other game is not the Bills. Okay, so forget about the Bills. We win 8 to 9 games. What's the secret ingredient? What's missing? What's going to happen to us that would make us be able to do that? And I'll tell you the answer right now, and this changes. There are things that change why you believe your team can win. Right now, the biggest thing we could hold on to as a fan base, as a New York Jets fan base, is Zach Wilson. The fourth quarter Zach Wilson. Yes, I know you could make arguments about the first 3 quarters and everything, but it doesn't matter. That's all irrelevant, because that's a quarterback that's learning and developing, whether you want to defend him or not. The reality is to be a winning team, we need the fourth quarter Zach Wilson. We need the Zach Wilsons that's not overthinking things and is looking and looking and looking and trying to force the ball, and he's nervous and he's in his head and he's trying to become an NFL quarterback. No, we need a guy who was playing with urgency. He was playing to win. Everything was on the line. He wasn't thinking about this or that or my job or this. He was just desperately snapping the ball, looking for a guy, and he was throwing it. He was trusting himself. He wasn't overthinking it. And what was the result? The result was perfect passes. It was like shooting beans. Shabba-bing, shabba-bing, shabba-bing. And he was just hitting his target, shabba-bing, over and over again. The guy was a bean shooter, but in a good way. He was doing it with his arm and the football. He made it impossible for them to lose. He made it impossible for them not to score. And people say, well, that can't happen throughout a season, Chaos. It can't happen. He goes, that was just a good fourth quarter. It can't happen. He can't play like that all the time. He can't play like that consistently. And I say, why? I say Dan Marino did it. He exploded out of nowhere. I say Patrick Mahomes did it. I say Josh Allen's crossed the line in his career and did it. Am I guaranteeing it? Am I saying it happens often? No, but we're fans and we're supposed to hope it happens, right? So to sit there and say, you can't say those names and he can't be that good. Why? Why be a fan? Of course we could say he could be that good. Of course we should be hoping for that. Why can't he be that good? He did it. We watched him do it. We watched him play at a high level. Why can't we hope that he's able to take that, build on that, and continue to play at a high level? That's how it happens. That's how quarterbacks become great all the time. It happens. Through the years, right? There's always the top 5. There's always the elite quarterbacks. There's always the franchise quarterbacks. So why not Zach Wilson? Am I guaranteeing it? Am I saying he's elite? He's a top 5 quarterback. He proved it in that one quarter. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is if he can take that quarter and build on that and find it within himself to play with that kind of urgency and get out of his head and play on instincts all the time, we might have ourselves a superstar quarterback, and that's what would get us to 9-10 wins this year. Did I say 9-10 wins? 10-11 wins this year. Did I just say 10-11? 12-13 wins this year. I mean, who knows? Why not think that? Why not hope for that? I don't know. I'm going to hope that we win every week, and I'm going to hope that we see the Zach Wilson we saw in the fourth quarter, because that's what you do when you're a Jets fan. You hope. That's what you do when you're any kind of fan for whatever team. Take care. If you like this video, hit the like button. That helps so much. You have no idea. And you hit that little bald guy in the corner. You subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Take care, everybody. Go Jets.